7th grade, Module 1, Lesson 2, Problem Set. Okay. So we're going to talk about what I would expect from you here. So we have two problems. One is definitely what I would consider a constructive response. And I know that there are two parts to it, but it's really, no. So this is one of those, if we go back to our rubric, which I have up. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'll be right back. So if we go back and we look at our rubric under the constructive response portion, we have if there are multiple operational aspects to the question, you can get 1 for getting some of those parts right. So if we go and we look at our thing here and we fill out the chart and we miss some of that stuff, and we only get a few of them right, then we'll still get 1 point, okay? But you want to shoot for 2, obviously, and get them all correct, okay? All right. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, cranberry juice blend is mixed. Is mixed in a ratio of cranberries of 3 to 5. Okay. So that means we're going to complete a table to show different amounts. So what would the first ratio be? Cranberry to apple. Remember, the order matters here. So cranberry was first, apple is second. So what goes where? I'll give you 1. Okay. So now you got to give me some equivalent ones. Like if I doubled the amount, then it would be 6 to 10. Right? Give me 1 more. Okay, I gave you 2. Great. 1 more equivalent. Okay. Why are these quantities proportional? You know. So I would start my answer with these quantities are proportional. Where did this come from? Okay, cool. All right, so we'd start our response for 1B right here, and we would have something like we would put something like these quantities are proportional because, and I'm really kind of interested to see what your response is here. So I'm going to be pretty flexible about what you put past that point, but that's a good start for it. So if you just want to copy my response, it's a good way to restate the question and start your answer. There's a bunch of reasons why those are equivalent. I want you to kind of take what you learned from the lesson and give me a response right there. I'll be very flexible about that part of the thing here. But the question would be now is how would you write that? How would you write your response to 1A up here, right? So you have a little chart right there, and in a Google form, you're not going to have the option to make a little chart. So what you would want to do probably is I would do something like this. So I would have amount of cranberry, and amount of apple. So that's a little extra work you got to do. I apologize for that, but you're gonna if you do it in a form, we're gonna need to do it something like this. Okay. So then I would have 3, and just make sure it kind of lines up in your form, 3 and 5, and then I'd have an equivalent one, 6 and 10, and then you would give me 1 more example. Okay. So you would need to give me 1 more example of an equivalent ratio, put it in a form, and it hopefully will format so it looks nice. If it doesn't, I'm going to be pretty flexible, but it should. I'm going to double check and see how that does, but we'll give it a test run. There's only 2 questions, so give me a response, and we should be okay. Hopefully, I think I'll be able to see it just fine, okay? So there you go. There's some examples for that one. I'll read the second question to you, but then I'm going to let you have it mostly. John is filling a tub John is filling a bathtub with 18 inches, that is 18 inches deep. Great. He notices that it takes 2 minutes, okay, to fill the bathtub 3 inches. Oh, so 3 inches in 2 minutes. Okay. He estimates it will take 10 more minutes to reach the top of the tub if it continues at the same rate. Is he correct? So if we go, we're going to go minutes to inches. I'm going to make a little table right here just to see. So I'll have 2 minutes, 3 inches. How many minutes is it going to take for me to get to 18 inches? So you can just you can double it each time maybe. See, so if 2 minutes it goes 3 inches, in 4 minutes it'll go 6 inches. How long will it take to get 18 inches deep? Is John's estimations correct? So I wouldn't need you to put the table into your response. The only thing I would want from your response would be the response portion of it, right? So where you could set this up is say John is blank correct or incorrect because, and then give your reasoning. Okay, full sentence, complete thought, all that jazz. Great. 10-point assignment. You got it, guys.